And awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just start, I guess, for now.
All right. So I'll just share my screen and you guys can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So just quickly, we've got a platform that we've got a patent pending on the design functionality of it. If you look at other builders on the market, they all work with templates and layouts and stuff like that. You got like 4 or 5 things that you can choose from, and then you got to kind of put your logo in a certain spot, put your buttons in a certain spot. Ours is completely custom. It's a really unique method in what we do, so you can just quickly see a variety of the screens that we're able to do with our platform. And we use a lot of rewards in the system. So we've got, I think, 11 different rewards functions, features. For businesses that use, have a mobile app could be, the best tool in the world. But if your users don't keep the app on their phones and delete the app, then it's really of no use to you as a business owner. So we use rewards as the hook to keep these the customers engaged with the businesses and keep the apps installed on their devices. This one we're looking at is a rewards wallet. You're able to earn a percentage of a transaction amount. So if you're spending like $100 and the amount's 5% or whatever, the amount obviously is customizable. You get back $5 in the wallet. This is the wallet continued. Got a VIP reward system similar to that. This is something based on how much you spend. You earn a specific discount. So the more you spend, the higher you go up in the tiers. And this resets every season, every January 1st. A point system, more fast-paced environments where you can earn, for restaurants and that kind of stuff, where you can earn points. And then, based on the value of the points, you can earn specific types of rewards. Scratch and win, this is a really good feature. A lot of engagement with this. It's like a lottery ticket. I'm sure everyone's seen lottery tickets. You can scratch, you can put custom images here. They scratch your image, and then you can either win or you can, try again kind of thing. Similar to scratch wheel, we've got a spin wheel. Click the spin button, the wheel spins and it stops. And you, as the owner of the app, dictate how many times the specific winner comes up, how many times the 10% comes up, how many times. Obviously, that's you want to weight it so that it's the bigger, the more expensive prizes come up much less. We've got a contest feature. Basically, a few ways to get an entry. You can create a QR code and have your customers come in every, say, 24 hours, scan the QR code, and they would get a ticket. Or you can do it by spend. You can say for every $50 you spend, we'll give you, 1 entry into the contest. The contest can be, you have a grand prize, you can have multiple prizes. It's all set up in the system and managed by the system. This is a different version of the contest where users actually can upload images or some content, and then the admins can monitor the content and kind of pick a winner. Pretty straightforward. Stamp cards, buy 10 copies or 9 copies, get your 10th free. We've got a coupon system. E-commerce. This is really important. This is something that I'm really excited about. We have the ability to provide a business one channel, one database that supports your mobile app, that supports your website, and your bricks and mortar location. So this is something that's a premium feature. Smart review system basically enables you to dictate if you get a good review, it will take your customer to your Google site, your Facebook site, or whatever. If they give you a poor review, they'll fill out an internal form that goes to the admins of the app, and then they can handle the customer. We've got a gift card module, pretty straightforward. Event calendar, pretty straightforward. Food ordering system, we've got 2 different ones. This is a different UI. This UI is copied from Domino's Pizza. And we've got another one, version 2. This was copied through DoorDash, the UI. So these are fully functioning independent food ordering systems. They're standalone systems. You don't need to connect with anything. It fully will run your kitchen for you. Food ordering continued. We've got a delivery module that's connected to the food ordering system. When somebody places an order, the admin can basically say, okay, I've got an order. You can pick a driver and say this order is going to be delivered by that driver. The customers can follow along. These numbers are dynamic. This counts down, and there's a map view as well. You can see where the driver is. Table reservations, pretty straightforward. Clientele module. This is a pretty cool feature. Great for boutiques, great for car dealerships. It's one-to-one messaging as well as one-to-many. and the user doesn't even have to have the app installed on their phone. This is all done by text messaging. Clientele module continued. Clientele continued. Got a podcast feature, image galleries and shopping lists. We've got we call it find a space, but it's similar to like an Airbnb kind of feature where you can list a room, a house, a garage, whatever you got, a space, and then people can actually book your space through the app. Appointment booking system. We're actually revamping this, and we're doing a whole new. It's basically software that will run an entire salon. That's coming the next few weeks as well. So this is one of the appointment booking systems we have. Service booking system. This is basically a marketplace, so you can have different kind of categories. And when you click on barber, you'll see all the different providers there. Stylist, plumber. You can create a marketplace for service providers. This is what the service provider screen looks like. And everything's handled through the phone. Both the service provider and the customer have their own interface, and then everything's done through the app. There's no need for anything except the app. This is Service Booking 2.0, same idea, same kind of marketplace idea, but a different UI. You see the UI here. We've got a digital queue system. So basically, this was great for when COVID was happening, but it's still in use right now in a couple of hair salons that use the system specifically. What this does is lets you set up a radius around your place of business. Let's say it's 5 miles or 10 miles or whatever the radius is. When people come inside that radius, they're able to join the queue, and it's a digital line. Basically, the system knows if I came in at 1 p.m. and Glenn came in at 1:15, I would be ahead of Glenn, and basically everything's handled through this. When it's my turn to come up, I get a text message saying, "Hey, you're up next. Please make sure you're back at the location in 15 minutes, whatever." Same thing with the here queuing system. This is what the staff sees. This is the staff screen for the queuing system. Product picker. This is a little bit of AI built into the platform where you can ask specific questions, and based on the answers of your customers, they get they're taken down a path to a specific product, right? Whatever you pick here will determine the kind of products you get. We've got a paid membership system where you can sell memberships to, for gyms or salons or spas, whatever. This was actually built for a surf school in Australia that was using it for us, the system, and they had a whole bunch of different requirements, but sell a membership, all through the app. Again, you can make different plans, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, annually. All those things are managed in the system. Continued. This is what the user sees as their membership screens. We've got an event ticketing system. We've got a whole new system coming in as well that I haven't even showed Glenn, but it's I'll show you guys that in a bit. A meal planner, information tabs, directory listing. This is like your own little yellow pages built into the app. Employee schedules, push notifications, integrated SMS. So basically you can send text messaging programs right through the platform as well. And, social media, any digital assets that a business has or anyone has can be put, embedded into their app. We've got a form builder. You can create different types of forms. We've got a mortgage and tip calculator. Container app. This is a cool feature. This is basically giving you what Starbucks has. If you guys are all familiar with the Starbucks app, they've got one app, but they've got like 1,000 locations in their app. We have the ability to do the exact same thing. We can give you one app, and you can do it either like a Starbucks with a franchise model, or you have different locations based where you are. You can see those different locations and buy from those specific locations, or you can do something like this where it's pick different add different categories, and it's kind of it's a business in a box itself. It's got restaurants here, shops, groceries, automobiles, and then you'll click on one of these categories, and it'll have a listing of all the different auto dealerships or automobile places that you have. And each one of the outlet apps inside this main app is a fully functioning app. So you could technically you could have one app and go and sell 10, 20, 30, 100 different businesses and have them all inside one app. The benefits of something like this is that all the businesses will be, let's say you had 100 businesses in your app, all of them are promoting your app, whatever the name of the app is, and you have the ability to grow that much faster. Like if you get one app and it's for your hair salon, your boutique, or whatever, it's going to take a little time to get some downloads and all that kind of stuff. But something like this, if you got 10, 20, 50, 100 businesses promoting the same app, because their business can be found in this app, you can imagine how quickly this can grow. This is some more examples of container apps. Someone had asked earlier about Shane, I think you asked about this. This is what we call MyFB. It's basically a replica of Facebook. So the entire Facebook system is built into the platform with the ability to give you, you could add this as a feature. So you could have a home screen and you can have this as a button on your home screen saying, hey, for this app, we call it the Blue Zone. So anyone that's in that specific app would basically be able to, it behaves just like Facebook. It's a replica. This is the Blue Zone continued. We've got a feature called Just Fans. You guys probably all have heard of OnlyFans. Similar idea. We've knocked off the same kind of concept. This is a subscription-based content sharing system. So each person that has their own account can basically put up content, and other people can look at their content and subscribe to them, and they can charge a fee. So OnlyFans, works amazingly well. We've got a course creator. This is a great tool for trainers or coaches. You can basically create full-fledged courses and in the system and have again, same thing. People can subscribe, buy your courses digitally. This is the course creator continued. Got a business listing feature. This is similar to the Yellow Pages, but a little different UI. And around this feature, this is something that we did specific for a client. It didn't really, he never really kind of completed it. So I'm not really going to go deep on that one. We've got a job portal one here. This is basically you can list jobs and people can apply. It's like a classified section. We've got a secondary, a different version. Someone else had something created custom for them for their specific business model. This is another job board kind of thing, but it was done for a real estate agency where they have a bunch of agents together, and then sometimes a guy gets double booked. So he wants now what they're using this for is basically to when people are double booked, they'll say, okay, I got a job. I need someone to help me with a showing. I'll pay $100 an hour, $100 for the showing, whatever, and then people can come here, apply for the job, and then interact through the app and confirm the application. This is called the Singer-Songwriter. It's a voting system. It's done for an app in Nashville. There's only one of our clients that is using it, but it's in the platform. Basically, musicians join the app, create a profile for themselves, and pick a category. And this is what the profile of the musician looks like, musician. And people can see their music, see their content, and vote on when they're running a contest. You can actually vote as a user. And there's a whole scoring system with that as well. An invoicing module where you can actually, if you're a business that does B2B, you can send invoices that can get paid right through the system. Time slot booking system, which basically like groups of people. Like we did this actually for a company that had packages of play. So they were, I forget, it was paintball or something like that, where they had 20 people that were able to book in one time slot. Like if you're a salon, once your 10 o'clock slot is booked, you can't have somebody else book, but this allows multiple bookings. So you can say, okay, this class can be, 30 people can hold this thing. And then once you hit that number, then that time kind of goes away. Fan wall, pretty straightforward. Cleaning business software. You can create your own software to run your cleaning business. This is meal packages. This is subscription plans for meal packages plans, essentially. You can create subscriptions to people buying 2 meals a week, 3 meals a week, 5 meals a week, that kind of thing. This is meal plans continued. This is a cool feature, Venue Manager. This is pretty new. Basically, this is done for a guy in Washington, D.C., and he's like a promoter. He interacts with a lot of bars and restaurants, and they sell events and deals and skip the line kind of thing. So you can actually skip the line. If there's a popular bar or whatever, their users will pay money to skip the line so they don't have to wait in line. Members directory, so you can create like a little button, that feature that can have all your members, and there's little bios on everybody. Call button, you can have different numbers for your business to be reached at. We've got a chat system and chat support. Basically, you can create support. You have staff or one-to-one communication with your users. A rating system. Again, this was done specifically for one customer. They had a winery and they had a bunch of different wines, and their clients basically select their favorites, put some notes there, and it's an internal system for them. Staffing feature. This was done for a school in Ottawa. They have a bunch of supply teachers, and this allows the schools, the school district to kind of say, okay, we need a teacher on this day, and the teachers all put their availabilities in there and are able to apply for jobs with the staffing feature. And that's a quick overview of the platform. What I'll do is I'll just pause the recording for now, and then we'll, if you guys have any questions, we can jump into questions. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you a couple things. So Glenn was saying, you know, if you go through a presentation what I just did for you guys and show someone else that you're trying to sell to, you're going to overwhelm them and you're going to scare them away. You got to kind of focus on each niche, the business niche, and kind of highlight 2 or 3 or 4 of the main points that it's going to impact your business. Like for example, we're looking at a retail pitch deck here that I've got. This is for a retail business. I just quickly go through the retail deck, and it's only highlighting the things that will be relevant to this business. Nothing else. None of the food ordering. It's not needed in this kind of system. So you got, I think this has 20 pages, and you're in and out, and that's it. We've got something for salons, same kind of thing. This is just
so this is a tool, a sales tool that we have.
these are
Correct.
yeah, these are already done. So I can provide all the like these booklets to you, and you can basically use this and put your own branding on it and do whatever you want with it. It's not a problem.
Okay.
So salon, this is the salons, and here's for restaurants, same kind of thing. Just highlighting the key things that a restaurant would be interested in. Okay, quickly going to show you a couple other things. So this is the salon system that we've got that we're working on. We're just in the testing part right now. It's not live yet, but it will be soon. It's a fully functioning software system that will manage a salon. It even includes a POS system inside of it. So it's got, you can put multiple salons in here. I'm going to be doing a promo for the Aura guys, Glenn. Actually, I forgot to tell you that. They're interested in looking at this, and I'm just getting it to a point where I'm happy with showing them. So that's salon system. We've got this system that I'm just launching now. It's called Ticket Vibe. It basically gives you the ability to sell. It's like Eventbrite, like an event or Ticketmaster, whatever. You can create different categories, and I can actually sell events inside the app. This is going to be in our platform as well. So this is another feature that's coming down the road. And this is all the content I've just put on here that just for testing and stuff like that. But you can see the kind of things that you can do with this. It's really, really cool and robust. And then the Just Fans thing I was going to show you guys. This is the Just Fans back office. Glenn mentioned the automation. So we've got a bunch of automations. What we're looking at now is this is the platform back office of the reseller dashboard. Okay, this is one of the apps we've sold. This is actually my own clothing store. I still own and operate a retail store that was my main business prior to getting into this. And the automations are here under campaigns. We've got automatic emails. So these go out on specific triggers when someone's got their birthday, when they're close to the next rewards. You can create different date mails. So like you can create a mail to go out on Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, Halloween. And these are all things that are set it and forget it. Once it's set up, the system will do it automatically. You can create drip campaigns to go out after a certain amount of days after the customer downloads the app. A welcome, thing, different rewards, things. There's a whole bunch of different triggers here. We've got autopilot, which is similar to the automatic email, except for push notifications. We've got an integrated email program that you've got that basically if you're paying for Constant Contact or MailChimp or whatever, this is built into our system and you can use this as for free. So you can send out campaigns and you can do all kinds of stuff with this. So those are some of the automations that we've got built in, and we're always looking to update and upgrade the platform over, it's
Now,
growing substantially.
some people are more tech savvy than others. Do you have like is there possible to make training videos that
It's already there. It's already
okay, so
yeah, so I'm going to show you.
So from the back office, a business owner can look at training videos okay,
Yeah.
I do this and this and
yeah, so this is the back office. We have a support link right here. If they need support, they click this. We have a knowledge base. We've got something they can submit tickets in and all that kind of stuff. We also have created a white label YouTube channel. So this is called App Admin, has no connection to Mass Mobile at all. You guys can use this for yourself as well. It basically just goes through all the different videos, all the different features that we've got, and you can just basically pick a feature and see how it's set up and how it works and all that kind of stuff. And then you can also let your customers have access to this. They can kind of look, go through it at their own pace. This is already there.
Glenn?
Yeah.
You were saying that you guys are, well, I guess Ali, you'll be the one developing it, like a demo app that we can show people. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have one. It's called app. The app is
Okay.
called App Admin. It's live on the Google Play Store.
So,
Apple won't publish it. Apple's got some hangups on apps like the demo apps, so they don't allow it. But if you got an Android device, you can download the demo app right now and you can fiddle with it.
and can I do things in the back office to learn how to do these things, or
No, the
is it,
back
can I
office,
just show people how the app works?
yeah, the app you'll get the physical that you can get the app on your phone and play with the app, and you'll see all the different categories. So in the demo app, we've got all the different types of businesses, retail, restaurants, gyms, all the different types of businesses, as well as all the different features that we've got. So you can click on a business and see an app, what that will look like. You can click on a feature, the appointment booking or the My FB feature or whatever. You click on it, you can play with it, and you can see how each feature works inside the app. But the back
Okay.
office stuff that we have to create an account for you guys, that's not something that's that you can get until I guess we'll talk to Glenn about how we want to do that.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Another thing that we'll be doing off of this phone call, we'll be doing other training calls, and just going over some presentations and things like that. But the supports are already done, unless a product hasn't been launched, for instance, like the POS system or something like that.
Yeah.
We don't have that up yet. But what I would like to draw your attention to is just the sheer amount of features there are in this platform. And then the second thing is that there is literally nothing even close to this on the market today, not even in the same ballpark. More than one of these features is patentable, and the automated portions of this system are intense. So you can do welcome emails, follow-up emails, all the loyalty point systems track everything done in the app. So you can reward posting to social media, giving reviews, whatever you want to kind of reward people for with a loyalty point system that Ali developed, you can. So there's a lot of ways to build value with this. And the price point on an average app right now is over $10,000. So I have an individual right now who will be selling the same app you're looking at from between $20,000 and $60,000, depending on the amount of features they go, and $500 a month for listing. So your cost is significantly lower than that. We'll go over the price points later. But at the end of the day, everything done in our sales structure and our pricing for you guys moving forward is to see that if we can get the average person to do even one app a week, even if you were at one app a week over 50 weeks, it's only going to take you a very short amount of time to be at, a significant amount of money of residual income. Not even mentioning the money that you're going to make upfront off the sale. So there will be some learning, and these kind of focused presentations that we have for each vertical of the industry, whether it be a salon, restaurant, garage, whatever it may be. We're going to be developing more of those so you can use them when you go in to do your presentations.
Cool.
Anybody else got any more questions for the gentleman here, Ali?
Yeah. So Glenn, so it will, how I'm trying to get my grasp on this is so the stores, you'd be selling the app to like stores, right?
Right.
What about to the consumers? That, because I mean, it's like selling the first fax machine, right? You can't just have one. Everyone's got to have one. So if the customers don't have the app, it's not going to be any good. So do the customers have to pay to get the app to connect to the store, or does the customer get as a free app?
Right. Yeah. So the customer basically, so the store buys and produces the app, and then I imagine we could charge for downloads if we wanted to, but that's not the store's interest. The store wants to have everyone get the app as quickly as possible. So we developed something called seeding programs, where we incentivize people to download the app. So for restaurants, there's like pop-ups with QR codes and maybe a $5 off a lunch or something. If they download the app, you can incentivize it in a variety of ways. Once you've got 100 or 200 downloads, Then you can send out a push notification, an email, or a text, or all three, incentivizing people to refer friends. There's a referral feature in the app as well. So you could say refer two people who download the app and purchase something from our restaurant, you'll get a free lunch. There's a ton of different marketing strategies we have for getting downloads. So
Yeah.
we'll go into that at depth. But if you want to know what the difference between an app and other things are, apps give you complete real-time contact with your customers all the time. An app is like a key to a cell phone. It has data, statistics, it has everything. It allows you to manage your business completely from one laptop.
And to answer your original question point blank, the store or the business that we sell the app to, they are paying to create and make the app exist. And then it will exist in both the Apple and the Android Play stores. I believe in the Windows Play Store as well. You'll have to confirm that. And then users download it for free. So
And when
distributing the app is a free thing. It just takes the time or whatever marketing or promotion or word of mouth to get it distributed. But the only paying is the original creator of the app. You know.
And when you look at other people who are selling apps from other companies, they charge separately to do an Android and an Apple app. I've ran into that more than once, Ellie.
Yep.
That's
There you go.
insane. Insane. So our price point is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and the content that we have is stunning. The thing is, where it's just starting to get hot. Apps are on the bloody TV every day with the Arrive, whatever that was, and whatever.
Square is selling apps now. Square point of sale systems, they sell apps now.
Yeah, they're trying. They're trying. So
They just sent me a
everyone-
notification.
Yeah, this is the .com boom, but it's for apps now. So there'll be some Zoom calls where we'll go over a lot of different things here. But I think based on this, you can see just how much is in this app and what it can do. Ali, do you want to go over the POS system again?
Yeah,
real
so
quick?
this is the back office of the e-commerce component. It's Shopify on steroids, essentially. And I've got a retail background. I've owned and operated clothing stores for the better part of 35 years. So I've used a lot of different systems, and I can tell you, not just tooting my own horn here, but this system is phenomenal. It's again one of the main friction points for a retail business getting their e-commerce up to snuff is the time it takes to manage the inventory. Because if you're a retail store, you got your inventory in your POS system on your bricks and mortar location. And by the time you get the inventory up on your website, you've sold a few items, you don't have these sizes or these colors or whatever. And then it just becomes a nightmare. We're eliminating that friction basically by giving you one system that can do everything for you. It's got your e-commerce. We've now introduced a POS system. This is the POS system. It's web-based. So anywhere in the world you are, you can pull up your system and see what your sales are, what you can sell anywhere in the world. You can go, put your merchandise in a truck and pull up your laptop, and boom, you're off the races. So that's the POS component, and this is the front end website. So this is the actual site of our own store, and we're using the system internally as well. So these are it's just something that, like I said, that just is eliminating the friction. We haven't determined pricing for this yet because these things are kind of new, but it's like I said, the main point of contention is maintaining the inventory in multiple locations. With Shopify, in order to get what we can give you out of the box, you're looking at $600-700 a month just for the e-commerce component. This is one of the features that's built in that you can provide, as an inclusive cost.
It accepts
Yeah.
payments.
I'm sorry?
Does it accept you can do payments?
Oh yeah,
through
yeah.
this?
Yeah, you can do everything's digital. You can buy things online. You can pay for it. There's multiple payment systems that we've got on checkout.
Shopify was free for a few months, and then it was not very much money.
Sorry?
I thought that Shopify was free for a few months.
No,
then-
there may be a trial plan, like 14 days or whatever, but yeah, if you want, I'm just telling you again, my own personal experience with Shopify. It was $40 a month and they give you like 50 products or 100 products, whatever the number is. But if you look at what we've got here, we've got a bunch of things, again, using my retail background. These are things that I've added into the system because I need them in my own business. We've got we've got a gift card extension. We've got abandoned carts so people can look at, people put things in their cart and they take off. You can send them out automated emails. We've got, what else? The affiliate program built in, one-page checkout, all that stuff, all built into the system, not to mention the POS. So those things will cost you, like I know people paying, I mean, it's cost doing business, like you pay rent, to have your business. This e-commerce stuff it's a cost of doing business, but with Shopify, it depends on how many features you want. The more features you have, obviously, the more expensive it's going to be. And Shopify takes a percentage of your sales. The other thing with Shopify is they control your site. I have actually got emails when I used to have Shopify store saying, we sell high-end stuff like brand name stuff, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, that kind of stuff. They sent us an email saying, hey, we need proof that these things are authentic on your website or we're going to shut you down. And I'm like, this is, what kind of bullshit is this? You're not my landlord. It's my store. I can do what the hell I want, even if we don't sell fakes anyways, but just getting that kind of an email, kind of pissed me off. But it happens all the time. Because if you're selling fakes, technically those brands could sue the provider and say, hey, we're gonna come after you guys for damages if you're, allowing these people to sell fakes on your platform. But this is, I mean, not that I want to encourage people to sell fake goods, but it's up to you, own the system essentially. You can do what the hell you want with it.
Yeah, your data, your client lists, if you're with other providers, they want to keep them, right? You have to pay to get them to release. There's a lot of different things with lower price points on this type of technology. A lot of it is bait and switch that's out there. So they'll bring you in low, and then if you like the system, or if you've created something with it, then you got to pay to get it out, right? And that's what they do. They basically use the ransomware model. So this isn't like that. The owner of the business has complete access to everything in the system, and even the databases can be segmented. It's a very powerful system. These are the payment solutions that you're seeing here that are already in the back end.
Mhm.
Ali is working on the API, which is an application permission interface, which allows one system to communicate with another, basically. Square is already in there. Stripe is already in there. Moneris is being written right now. He wrote the API for Clover. PayPal is in there. Like, there's just everything's in there. Like, this is globally accessible payment solution. It's already there.